Next, paid to Mohan.
Payment, sir.
Payment. Deposited into bank.
Payment, sir.
It's a payment. It's actually a contra entry because we'll be
Yes, sir.
doing double column cash book, and as per the journal entry, this will be a contra entry. Next, purchased office furniture on cash.
Payment, sir.
Payment again. Next, sold goods for cash.
Receipt, sir.
Receipt.
Yeah, it's a receipt. Again, paid wages in cash. Payment or
Payment,
receipt?
Payment, sir.
Payment.
Payment, sir.
Next, again, paid for stationery.
Payment, sir.
Payment.
Sold goods for cash.
Receipt.
Receipt.
Sir.
Paid for miscellaneous expenses.
Payment, sir.
Received cash from Tarluk.
Receipt, sir.
Receipt.
Withdrew for domestic use.
Receipt, sir.
It's a payment.
Payment.
They use the word withdrawn. आपने पैसे निकाल लिए. Now there are two transactions misplaced हो गए थे. One was paid salary 400 on 22nd. It's a payment.
Payment.
And on 25th March, paid rent 90.
Payment.
Again, paid electricity, paid advertisement, both are.
Payment.
Payment.
And last, again paid into bank.
Payment,
Again a
sir.
contra entry. Now, after finding all this, what we'll do, we'll start recording these transactions chronologically in our cash book. Okay. So we'll be starting with this. Just tell me first, what will be the journal entry for the first transaction?
So,
Cash
to
account
balance
debit
PD,
PD.
sorry, sir.
Bolo.
So balance brought down
Cash account
6,500.
Cash account debit to
Capital
account.
Nikhil's capital account, sir.
So I'll write on 1/3 2016. It's better 1st March, I'll write. It will be 2 capital. Never forget to write narrations.
So you need to show us the other page where you're working on.
Yeah, I'm showing that.
No, you're fixed on the first question page.
No, I changed it. Guys, can you see my Excel sheet?
Now we can.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So right, being cash introduced as capital. The amount was, where we have to write?
6,500.
Where we have to write it? It was
Cash
bought in
column,
cash,
sir.
na? So we'll write in cash column. 6,500. Then the next transaction, bought goods for cash. We'll write on the credit side. The date will be 3rd March. By purchase account.
685.
Yeah. Being goods purchased for cash. Eight, 685 in cash column. Next, paid to Mohan 95. Again, we'll write on the credit side. It will be 4th March by Mohan account. Right? Being cash paid to Mohan. And the amount column will write 95. Next, deposited cash into bank. Now, for this, the entry will be, what should be the entry? Bank to
Sir.
cash.
Bank to cash.
Bank to cash and cash to bank.
This will be bank account debit to cash.
Yes,
4K.
sir.
So now, as per the general logic of posting entry into ledgers, we know the bank side will be debited and the cash side will be credited. So we'll come to the debit side first. The date is 6th March. We'll write to cash account. Okay, under voucher we'll write C. And in amount column we'll write 4,000. We'll come to the credit side. We'll write 6th March by bank. Again under this column we'll write C and we'll go to cash column. Sorry, here I have to make a change. This will be in the bank column. The bank was debited.
Yes, sir. It was in
The
bank
credit
column.
will be in cash. Okay, now what is the use of this C? Now just remember this part. The time we write C now, in the voucher column, we need not to write any narration for contra entries. Okay, so in case of contra entries, no narration will be there in cash book. It's self-explanatory that what we have done. Now again on 6th March, we purchased office furniture 465 for cash. We'll again write on this side 6th March buy furniture account 465. But here we have to write narration being furniture purchased for cash. Okay, next 9th March sold goods for cash. We'll come to the debit side. We'll write date 9th March to sales account. For cash it was 3,000.
3,000.
So we'll write 3,000 in the cash column. Again narration. Okay, in this way we have to complete all this. तो आप लोग ये करना स्टार्ट करो. मतलब you have to plot this all except the last one. Just leave the last one and do the rest from 12th March to 31st March. Complete it fast. I'm leaving this screen. I'm not changing it so that you can see your question. Hello. Hello. हाँ गुड आफ्टरनून सर बोलिए. हाँ हाँ क्या हाँ 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 अच्छा हम्म सर ग्रुप तो मैं क्रिएट कर दूंगा बट फिर उसको लेके मतलब जो गेस्ट आते हैं ना उनको लेके बहुत इश्यूज होते हैं सर उनका साइनिंग इश्यूज होने लगता है guys have you completed this
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any problem regarding any of the transaction? Anyone? Any particular student? If he or she is facing any problem relating to any transaction, he can tell me now, okay? Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Have you completed, everyone?
Yes, sir. We have completed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then do it now. This will be a classwork for you. You have to complete this question by your own. It's a double column cash book of Shri R.K. Gupta for the year 2016. There are only few transactions. You have to complete this entirely right now. Then I'll show you that how triple column cash book can be prepared.
So on the last question, the last entry you told you will discuss.
That is only the contra entry. This time they said paid into bank. Again, the entry will be bank account to cash. You have to plot it in the same way, in the way we have plotted the above contra entry, where we deposited certain cash into bank. Take this time they use the word paid into bank. The entry is same, bank account debit to cash account. Take this is again a contra entry. You need not to write narrations for this, but you have to plot in the same way as we have done in the above on the 6th March. The entry is same. So what you have to do now, you have to go to the debit side of cash book. You have to write to cash account and the amount in the bank column. Again, you have to come to the credit side. You have to write by bank and the amount in the cash column. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now do question number 5.
Excuse me, sir. Hello.
हाँ बोलो.
Sir, 12th वाला cash received from Suresh 1980 and discount allowed 20 rupees, है, sir.
No, you need not to put discount allowed because this time discount column will not be there.
Yes, sir. That's what I was asking. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, wait. I think in this question there is no bank transaction.
No,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah. Then do one thing. Just wait, guys. Don't do this question. Okay, guys. Do one thing. You do this question. Double column cash book. Ignore discount column. Okay. I'll solve another question for you where we'll see that how discount cash and bank column can be prepared together.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Guys, have you completed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, others? Okay, now let's see what are the entries that you have passed. For the first, I'm just telling you just cross check with your solution. Take the first was Chandrika commence business with cash. The entry will be cash to capital. You have to write on the debit side of cash book to capital 20,000 in cash column. The next, he paid into current account 19,000. This will be a contra entry. The entry will be bank account debit to cash. Therefore, you have to write on the debit side to cash amount in the bank column, and on the credit side you have to write by bank amount on the cash column. The next, he received check from Kriti and Co on account. So what you have to write? You have to write bank account debit to Kriti and Co. This is the journal entry. So we have to go to the debit side. We have to write to Kriti and Co account this amount in the bank column. Again, wait. Here, as the question clearly specified, the checks are first to be received as cash receipts. Question clearly said. So here this will not be recorded in bank column. You have to write this 600 rupees in the cash column. Why? Because this check was deposited into bank 3 days after, that is on 7th January. So I am showing you the solution. You just go to this. Just check this. I am solving this. Okay. First Jan, you have to write to cash account. I am leaving space for.
So we cannot see
narrations.
that answer sheet, sir.
Yeah, I'll be showing that to you. I think it was logged on a particular screen. Just wait a minute, guys. Ha, guys. Now, can you see this? I'm leaving the space.
Yes, sir.
I'm leaving right now. I'm leaving the space for narrations. Okay. The next entry was on 3rd. It was a contra entry. So what we have to do? It will be 3rd January. To cash account. 19,000. Here 3rd January. Buy bank account C in cash column 19,000. Okay. The next, received check, but the check was not deposited. So what we have to do? On 4th January, you have to write to Kriti account, co account, and in the cash column you have to write 600. Here in narration will write being check received but not deposited. Okay. The next on the next day, that is on 7th, there will be a contra entry again. Here we have to write to cash. Actually, there are two concepts. One says that when you receive a check, but you don't deposit the same to the bank on the same day. So on the date of receipt, we should treat the check as cash, like we have received a cash from a party. And on the date of depositing the check into bank, we'll treat like we have deposited cash into bank. That means there will be a contra entry on the date of depositing the check. Another concept says that the time we receive a check but we don't deposit it, for the time being, treat it like check in hand. Okay, and on the date of depositing will pass only a entry in respect of check has been sent to bank. I'll show you both the treatments. Okay, what I have done, मैंने लिखा यहाँ पे cash account. We'll go to the bank column and we'll write 600. And on the same way, we'll write here C, and in cash you have to write 600. Okay, next, it will be 10th, pays Ratan and Co by check. How much you have paid by check? 330. So we'll write on this side. It was 10th August after 10th January. We'll write by Ratan and Co account. We have paid by check na 330. Being payment made to Ratan by check. Okay, the next 12th, Tripathi and Co pays into bank account. Now, this is a data who directly pays the amount into your bank account. This can be done. So what we will do, we'll write on this credit side, on debit side, We'll write 12th January to Tripathi and co-account. In the bank column, directly write the amount 475. Being check deposit by Tripathi and co directly. Okay, on 15th, he received a check from Washi 450. You received a check from Washi. And just remember this, whenever you see that you have received a check, check for entries in the letter part 2. Now see on 25th what they said. They said ki checks of on 15th and 20th both were deposited together in the bank account. He paid altogether 1,000 including the checks of those days. So what we have to do, we have to treat these checks as cash on the date of receipts. So we'll write 15th January to Washi account in cash. On 20th one, we'll again write to sales account 75 plus 100, 175. Okay. Now on 25th, we'll make a contra entry. Again the same thing. To cash account 1,000 by bank account 1,000. On 27th, he pays by check for cash purchases. Here we write 27th 1. By purchase account. In bank column 275. He pays for sundry expenses in cash 50. Leave a space. 30th January by sundry expenses account. I'm completing this. Okay. Okay. Now we'll write the totals on each of the column. Remember that cash account always have a debit balance in respect of cash. That means always this side will be on heavier side. That is the debit side. Okay. We will write on 31st January by balance CD. This will be equal to $575. Okay, now just check what is the total of this side. 21,075. $21,075 minus 605. 20470. Okay. Balance BD. Carried that down. Is it clear that how we have prepared this and this cash book looks like? Is it clear? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear, guys, that how we have done this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll take a 5 minutes break and then we'll come back. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.